Mukesh says, I'm a senior citizen relying on FD interest for day-to-day expenses. Is it advisable to switch to balanced funds?
They're very different. Balanced fund is almost like an equity fund. Just 2/3 of the money is invested in equity. And if you are heavily dependent on that, and if it is large amount of money, I would say the thumb rule which I follow is that if you are withdrawing anywhere between, if your need for income from your capital can be managed or can be met with 5% withdrawal rate. For example, if you have 1 crore of rupees of deposit, and if you can manage with about 40,000 rupees monthly income, which is about nearly close to 5 lakh rupees annual, 5 to 6% annual withdrawal rate, I think balanced fund will turn out to be very efficient. It will be tax efficient. It will also have the potential to appreciate. It will have the potential to increase your income over time. But this 5 to 6% is very important. If you start withdrawing 10% of this money, it will become very risky, because in a bad market, in a bad situation, you would have consumed a large part of your capital. So this withdrawal rate is crucial. Never exceed more than 6%, and then balanced fund will work. If you exceed that thing, exceed more than 6%, it will be injurious. And anyway, compared to fixed deposit, these vehicles are more tax efficient. But it is not easy for me saying so, because somebody who has not been used to the ups and downs of the market, who has not seen that appreciation, and who remains disciplined. But if you are able to do that, so if you have sizable money and if you want to grow your money with time, FD, balanced fund could be an option. But fixed deposit, you have to look for some more conservative vehicle, not necessarily balanced fund, maybe an equity income fund. Even a debt fund will translate into superior return.
Okay.
But the conservative ones, not the dynamic bond fund or funds which actually take a bet on the interest rate or credit exposure, but relatively stable, because the form in which you get the return in case of a debt fund is far more tax efficient. They are liquid. They are also able to diversify the risk. When I'm looking at the changing risk complexion of the fixed deposit investor, the way the banks are conducting themselves, the kind of risk one is exposed to, but one is not acknowledging it. Mutual funds actually present you an opportunity to diversify your risk, where all your money will not be exposed to some bad credit happens.